A Target 12 follow-up on the case of Providence Sergeant Joseph Hanley, who is facing an assault charge after allegedly kicking Rashad Gore and kneeling on his neck back in April.
The disturbing body camera footage of the incident was released yesterday, but not by the police, rather by the executive director of a civilian oversight board in Providence. Our Target 12 investigator Steph Machado reported on that video for us yesterday and joins us now live via Zoom.
All right, Steph, so this incident happened 7 months ago. Why did it take so long for that video to be released? We've seen Providence Police release other body camera video.
That's right. And Providence Police and the city, declined to release this video earlier this year when this incident happened. But to be clear, and they cited the ongoing court case for their decision not to release the video. But to be clear, they also didn't disclose the existence of this case and the investigation until it became a court case after Sergeant Hanley, seen there, had been charged and arraigned for assault. This happened in April at the height of the pandemic. Reporters didn't know, the public didn't know until Hanley was charged in May. Of course, as you mentioned, Providence Police do release body camera video sometimes. They recently did so in the case of a moped crash that has left a young man in a coma. The Public Safety Commissioner, Stephen Perry, tells me that's different because there are no criminal charges in that case yet, but there is a criminal charge in this case with Sergeant Hanley facing assault. So Para Executive Director Jose Batista, who was also elected as a state rep in Providence last week, decided on his own that he would release this video. He got it via subpoena because he is the head of that police oversight group. And he put out the video yesterday. He said the public has a right to see it.
And I know this is sort of unusual because Batista broke with his board. The board voted not to release this video. So what has the reaction been to his decision?
Right. So a lot of people have applauded his decision, including a lot of the activists who had really been pushing for this video to be released ever since Hanley was charged with assault. Not a lot of details or videos had been put out to the public at that time. But the police department and Mayor Alorza had opposed the releasing of the video because they were concerned it harmed the ongoing court case. It is, of course, evidence in that criminal case. The Attorney General, though, who is prosecuting Hanley in court, did not criticize Batista, saying, no, they're in the middle of prosecuting this case, so they can't comment on it, but did note that the Attorney General had actually asked an ethics panel and the Supreme Court whether it would be appropriate to release this body camera video and was still waiting to hear back. So the Attorney General's office saying they actually had not ruled out releasing this video at some point, but the Providence Police Union is strongly criticizing Batista, saying he should be fired. The board, the volunteer board of Para that appointed Batista as its executive director, could fire him. My understanding is there are discussions underway. There might be a meeting next week. I have a call out to the chairman of that board and am waiting to hear back.
And Steph, as you mentioned, Sergeant Hanley's case, the criminal case, is still going through the courts. So question tonight is he still a police officer after these allegations?
Yes, Sergeant Hanley has pleaded not guilty, and a court will adjudicate the criminal charge, of course. But yes, he is still employed as a police officer for the city of Providence. He was even being paid and getting his benefits until just about 2 weeks ago, despite the allegations that you saw in that video. And this is because of the Law Enforcement Officer's Bill of Rights. It takes 6 months of paid suspension before a police department can then suspend an officer without pay. So he remains employed, but as of 2 weeks ago, without pay, as the city moves to try and fire him through this Leobor process. This has been a big discussion on Smith Hill about whether this law should be amended. We can expect this case to certainly be a part of that discussion, and also to see police unions pushing back as they say due process is paramount.
Target 12 investigator Steph Machado, thanks so much for breaking that all down.